Welcome to the finale of Speedrunning the Grind. At long last, the goal of seeing how long it'd take for an average player to grind from tier 1 all the way up to tier 10 using all available experience modifiers has come to an end. Today is the 9th episode where we have earned enough to unlock Kremlin, the tier 10 Russian battleship. In the last episode, we needed to earn a total of 202,000 combined free and regular experience to unlock the ship. This we managed to achieve in 9 battles. That, alongside all our previous battles, means to get Kremlin, we've played a grand total of 52 battles, which now gives a good indication of how long it'd take to run down a line. Now, there's certainly a lot of people who watch my videos that are far better players than me, so I can imagine with the same setup, some of you will manage to do this in far less games, but it just gives you a general indication. Finally, to celebrate the conclusion of this series, I'll also be buying the unique commander, Admiral Kuznetsov, and take it into my first battle ever playing in Kremlin, which is where we'll head to now. Okay, and here we are in our final game of the series, and it's going to be the first time you're going to be seeing Kremlin in this series, which I'm just generally quite happy to be showing you because it means that we've successfully completed the challenge. Now, I mean, the amount of games it's taken, 50 odd games, I'm honestly really quite happy with that, but that's with some honestly quite shocking results, because some of the games I was getting, even at tier 9, I was getting like 50 or 60k on some games, which is pretty subpar, I'll be honest, and any sort of like higher than average players are going to certainly be getting much higher damage results. So the thing is, that's from my personal experience, I've managed to get it in 50, so if you're a lot better at the game than me, and there's a pretty good chance that you will be, then I can imagine you can probably get this done in, say, like 40 games, 30 games, and I don't know if it would be possible or not, but possibly 20 games, depending on how ridiculously good you can be. But what I'm trying to say is it gives you just a nice benchmark and just shows you what is possible. But if you are an average player like me, then yeah, 50 games I'm generally quite happy with. Now, if you are going to be playing this for free, or you have just sort of vowed not to give Wargaming any more money, and I am going to slowly get around this island here, try and drop some shots at this Vermont. Now, do they have time to turn their guns? Because I want to kite a bit here because, I don't know, I just want to get into a different position, and that was a really nice hit there, and oh no, oh no, oh no, okay. Yeah, we didn't get First Blood as well, that's quite a shame, because we do get a special talent activation if you do get First Blood, but that is still no worries. Now, as I was saying, okay, we do have bombers coming in. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted here because there's quite a lot going on. We're just going to drop another shot off onto this Vermont and see if we can do a bit more damage, but yeah, currently I'm not liking the position too much, so I'm just going to get out of here and then slowly reposition until I'm happy. Okay, we do have a car first over here as well. Looking quite good, but yes, if you were playing for free, so I mean, one of the bonuses for XP, and it is a pretty big bonus, is the use of the premium account, because that does give you 50% extra, and if you didn't want to play with that, that's probably the only thing that's going to slow that down. But the thing is, I think it's still definitely very possible to play this even whilst playing for free, because everything else that I've had here is everything you can attain for free, basically, because let's say you've got some of the, I mean, because some of them, I don't even remember getting some of the camos, and this could hurt here because we're a bit angled, okay. Because a lot of the camos, those were, well, they were basically obtainable for free, sort of thing. So those are able to get for free, and in terms of the special signals, so that gives you like ridiculously high, like free XP, base XP, and all that sort of stuff. Again, those are things that you can get, I mean, you can get more for paying money for opening containers and such, but you can earn those entirely for free. Meaning that if you really wanted to, you could just save those up. I mean, that's basically what I did, and oh, I have made a grave mistake here, and just please miss. I really hope this guy misses, because this is gonna hurt either way. Yeah, okay, that was actually not too much damage. But over time you can just save them up, and then if you just wanted to sort of get down a line really quickly, you could just use what you've saved and then just get down it. I mean, maybe it'll be a few more games extra because you don't have the premium bonus, but overall should definitely be quite possible. And I am thinking as well of basically creating sort of a guide or mini series or something just for how to play this game for free, as I can imagine that would probably be quite useful, because there are probably some players here that are definitely under 18, don't have funds, or just people who don't really want to spend money on a game because it is quote unquote free to play, so there's definitely going to be ways that could be helpful for people. But yeah, especially if you do still have premium though, then it's definitely possible to do in say 30 games or so. And that was certainly quite a long, not rant there, but just a very long. Okay, we are going to be taking fire here now. I'm curious of the positioning of a few of these. Oh no! Out of all of them, the Alsace is going to do the damage. Yeah, there we go. And thankfully the Hakuryu hasn't got the best drop on us because they're getting us from, well, probably the worst angle you can shoot from. And I'm wondering if this anchorage is finally running out of smoke, because I do really want to get rid of them, as they have been rather annoying the past few minutes. Oh wow, okay, a plane just landed on us there. Okay, nice. But yeah, we are in a pretty bad situation here because we're outnumbered horribly. And okay, there's the anchorage. I need to deal with this guy first, and then I'm going to start turning away. So yeah, about there seems good. Hopefully they'll turn a bit, angle away, and oh no, the problem is the Vermont, because they've got a devastating full salvo. They can oh hello. They can do a hell of a lot of damage if they get their shots off. I mean, it doesn't look like... Oh, no, they are looking at me. No, okay, full turn. And I'm just going to close that notification that just came up. There we go. But thankfully, it does appear that they were reloading. So I'm just going to start kiting away and just generally trying to survive. Now, I mean, the Bismarck is in... they are in a really tough position there. They are not going to be lasting long like that, which is quite sad, but I'm not going to sort of kill myself to keep them alive for a bit longer, because the position they're in is there's not much I can really do to take fire off them. It's just they have to take it, and hopefully they get around this island. But with what they're getting attacked by as well, because they do have torpedo bombers, it's not looking particularly good for them. Now, in terms of map control, we are looking particularly good at the moment. Like, most of our forces are up on the north side of the island, well, the map over at sea. So I'm hoping that they will start to come down and then give us a bit of support, because the amount of ships we've got over here to contest with is it going to be difficult. So I'm going to try and get a nice broadside shot here and just keep on turning away, because, oh no, yeah, because the Vermont could possibly get us from over the island. I'm not entirely sure what their angles are. Okay, we knocked out a gun, not a particularly decent amount of damage there, but hey, I mean, a gun's a gun. And we're just going to try and start cycling up our HP a bit as well, because we are on the low side. Now, that's the one thing with Kuznetsov, is once you do go below 10% HP, your talent will activate, so it'll effectively be like your damage control has activated, so all fires and floods will get repaired, as well as, I think it's like 30 seconds, you then get a bit of a passive heal as well, which is a very useful thing to have, especially when you're that low on HP. And this is just perfect, isn't it? Okay. We've got dive. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Okay, trying to get away from the AP bombers. The Vermont's got us on the side. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Okay, 8,000 HP. That's okay. It could be worse. It could be worse. Okay. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'm just going to shoot at this Brindisi, because there's not much else I can really do here. I don't want to turn for anything else. So if we can get... Okay, yeah, the FDG's just gone. It's just me on this side. Most of the rest of the ships are just stuck here. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. This isn't good. This definitely isn't good. Okay, we've got an Alsace here. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep running and hope reinforcements come. I mean, I'm not particularly holding my breath here, because it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any respite anytime soon. Now, I'm going to see if... I think they're going to turn in. I mean, if we can land even a single penetration, that should be the Brindisi gone. Can we see? Oh, okay, that one we didn't get a hit. I'm going to get rid of this fire, since we need to get all the HP we can here, and hopefully we don't get another fire set. I think we're good. We're good. Okay, 40 seconds, we're good, and we've also got 35 seconds until we've got our next repair party. But now there is nothing to really spot us, so I'm going to come up through these islands. I think what I'm going to try and do is sort of curve through here, go through this bit, come through this bottleneck between these two islands here, and then hopefully by that point the supporting force will have come into being, and then we can sort of regain some map control. But I don't actually know how long we've got left of this game because I've not got the mods installed, which sort of tell you how long you've got left. But I can't imagine with the amount of points that they're on, there's going to be too much time remaining. And actually, if that's the case, you know what? I'm gonna turn in because we're gonna need, we're gonna need to do something before that point, I think. And oh no, actually, our SAS broadside. Let's give them a shot. Hopefully the Vermont's not looking at us. That's fine. Okay, the Alsace was looking at us though, and unfortunately they've turned, and I'm assuming we've just hit one of their main batteries because, yeah, we only did 2,000 damage there. One of those was a full penetration, and if you didn't know, if you get a full penetration on a turret, I believe you only get 10%. Or is a figure around that anyway. If you hit the turrets, then you only get like a 10% of the maximum damage that you would have got normally. So if you notice you get full penetrations and have a weirdly low amount of damage from that, and ooh, 14,000, that's good. A weirdly low amount of HP, then that's probably because you've hit their turrets. Now, yeah, this isn't looking like too good of a game here, so we're going to try and get through this corner now. I mean, this curve first has dropped some shots. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to get any through. And okay, they only did 2,000 then. I mean, if we can get some over this island, that'd be quite nice. So I'm just going to lob them over. And okay, right. Surprisingly, we only hit 2 on the island. So maybe good hit here. It's looking good. All right, 11,000 HP. That's pretty decent. So now if we can get this Alsace on the side, because we have just knocked out their Vermont, and we now have a force coming in, so I think this is a good time for me to now provide a bit of supporting fire, because our Kurfürst's low, the Alsace is low, and yeah, the enemy Alsace is looking a lot better in terms of HP, so we need to try and take them out before we lose ours. There we go. I mean, they're probably not going to expect us to be here yet, so maybe we get a cheeky citadel here. Come on. No citadels, but 17k, I think that is completely fine there. I do apologise for that alert that just came up then, because my Google Chrome has just decided that it now wants to push through every notification rather than over the past few days. Okay, now Kurfürst's here. Unfortunately, yeah, our friendly Kurfürst isn't looking too good, so hopefully we can try and knock out some of these guns and absorb fire. Oh, okay, no, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. We are the only thing in the way here. I don't think we're going to win. Whoa, 7 hits. That was pretty insane. Okay, and they're giving us a broadside 2, so 15 seconds. We could get another 10,000 damage if they even off that turn there, but I mean, nice amount of damage so far. If we can just get our rear turret here. I'm going to go for the upper belt here, I think. Now, we do have to be careful because we are about to beach. As I say, we do have Kuznetsov's talent, and oh, 5. Okay, we got overpens. That's quite a shame. Please don't do too much. Good. Okay, perfectly angled now. The issue here is going to be from their secondaries and setting fires on us. So, okay, I'm gonna leave the damage control teams because we're about to get to 10,800 HP where we're gonna get our talent activate. So in the meantime, hopefully we can. There we go. So now we've gotten damage control teams activate. We've all 15,000 HP. That is perfect. That's not perfect. We nearly died. Hopefully our Buffalo can wear them down. I think one more salvo from you, my friend, would be greatly appreciated if you could very kindly launch that and finish this guy off. Okay, Iowa took it instead. I don't care as long as they're gone. That is completely fine with me. Now, in terms of HP, we are still healing all that up, and it does look like that has just finished. So we have got 6,000 HP to play with, of which I am just going to charge forward because, I'm going to be honest, this game does look like a loss. I mean, I'm going to quickly try and get the Allied cruisers' attention and see if they can at least block the cap to earn us a few more points. And if I can get a cheeky shot, maybe on the Nevsky, that would be quite good. If we can get like a double citadel. I mean, the chances of that are going to be quite low, but hey, you never know. Now, so far, I mean, 3.2 million damage tank, definitely helped by having this special commander in the wall. Donskoy's just nearly been knocked out. Who did that? I'm guessing the Iowa. that was a really nice shot. I just wish I had a bit more range here. That would be perfect. Okay, that is concerning. Now, the Hakuryu could knock us out without any ships being within range. And, oh, they just knocked out the Donskoy. That's brilliant. Okay, points are down. Now, if that's the case, I could potentially knock out this Nevsky if they aren't aware of us too soon. If they don't divert there, no, they are changing course. That's bad. We're not going to get any hits on them. However, I am going to still come in and try and give a bit of support. Now, because the Buffalo is blocking the cap at the moment, that does mean they aren't earning as many points per second. And, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. We just need to get the Nevsky out, and then we've got a sort of better chance of winning, hopefully. Now, I'm waiting for them to... Oh, no, actually. I'm waiting for them to give a side. No, you know what? We can't wait for them to give a side because planes have spotted us, and we're just going to have to go for it and hope that some of these hits... Okay, that was terrible aiming on my part. That's why that did no damage, but at least I am absorbing fire that should be going onto the Buffalo, so hopefully they can do a bit of damage and knock them out. Now, you know, I think we're going to be taken out, so... Should I go for the Nevsky or should I help? I'm going to try and help out the FDG if we can get the shots out before we die. Okay, we're still good. 1000 HP. I don't know how we're still alive here. But if we can get a hit. There we go. Right, 11,000 damage on them. I mean, yeah, we're dead here. How are we not dead? 150 HP. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. There. Understandably, we did lose then. That was a pretty fun game anyway, and yeah, that just really shows Kremlin. Right, so 145,000 damage, which I'm quite happy with because that is one of my first games in this ship, so I'm generally quite happy with that. That's a decent amount of damage. I mean, as long as you get more than the HP pool of your ship, then that's usually a good indication for you having a good game. Now, in terms of the team score, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, didn't do that much. I mean, compared to the... I mean, fair enough to the Takeo. I mean, I'm going to give them a +1. And the Aya as well. They played really well too. So those two definitely played quite well. But, I mean, decent amount of basic XP there. Detailed report just to have a quick look. And, yeah, 68k on the car first. Decent amount there. And overall good amount of damage. But that really is it for the Kremlin. So that does bring this series to an end. So if you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like. And I'll probably be doing something similar in the future, and probably something for just a guide for how to play the game for free as well, but that is it for me. Now, I do apologise that the past few weeks I haven't really been uploading, because, as I say, I had like a 3-week hiatus. Just, I didn't want to get burnt out in the game, and I was just not really enjoying playing, and plus that, whilst making videos as well, it was just quite a lot alongside a full-time job, so I just needed a bit of a break, so hopefully now it will just be continuing how it was before and generally just making videos a few each week. Now, that really does bring it to the end. So if you have sort of found it useful, then I do hope you've enjoyed this series, and even if it wasn't just for that and it was more for the gameplay, then I hope you enjoyed that instead. But that is it from me, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.